Yan, good morning everyone. Magandang umaga po. Very beautiful Friday for you to you guys and to everyone. Yan. So kahapon, market update lang tayo ng konti. If you already have an eToro account, if you look at the notifications, makita nyo po dyan, sobrang daming, hindi, copying ito eh. Pero if you check out your notifications last night sa eToro, ang dami nyo makikita dyan, nag-all-time high ang mga position, ang mga stocks. If we look at our watch list, puro green halos lahat. The market was looking very well yesterday. Tesla up by 4% again yesterday. So sobrang taas na rin Tesla ngayon. Even other companies like Facebook, nag-pull back si Facebook after hitting all-time high yesterday. Google hit another all-time high. So, sobrang ganda ng market pa rin yesterday. But, yeah, it's already there, up there eh. Sobrang mahal na eh. So, we're just waiting for them to reverse para baka ma-short natin para kumita tayo. But anyways, what we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna be talking about how to spot possible reversals in trading. Sobrang ganda kasi ng trading strategy nito, especially for position trading. Right? Position trading meaning you try to position at the best spot and then hopefully gumawa siya ng trend that is very beneficial for you. I got a comment yesterday na kasi I posted this yesterday, or if you didn't see it yesterday, I posted it yesterday on Financial Freedom 101. Right, let me share it to you here. So ito yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon kasi let me just turn this down. So last January 3, this is a screenshot of my post. And last January 3, tatlo yung nire-recommend ko, si PCOR, Accellum, and Beyond. All of these three are possible reversals na possible reversal positions. Bottom picking ito. Right? Spotting reversals ang ginawa natin dito. Alright, so January 3, PCOR, Accellum, and Beyond, if we check the positions right now, for example, let me open a different chart. Kasi mag-open ako ng chart na mas maganda sa mata ng mga viewers. Alright, so unahin natin si PCOR. So January 3, re-recommend natin si PCOR. Right, let me just load my chart layout. Alright, so PCOR load. And then let me lessen this PCOR. Here we go. So si PCOR, Petron Corporation, I recommended it January 3 for January 3, right? So January 2, ganito ang position niya. I recommended PCOR with this kind of chart right here. Ito yung nakikita natin noon. Hindi ko pa alam na aakyat ito or hindi. So I recommended it there, and then it did rally up. Doesn't look that big, but if you try to measure it, magkano inakyat niya from the day we recommended it, umabot siya from the support, umabot siya ng mga 20%, right? 20%. So, from that position right there. So, this was a reversal at the very support niya right here. If ever we went too aggressive and we went for this green right here, yung una dito, hindi ko pa ni-recommend kasi wala siyang solid na green eh. Pero if ever pinasok natin dyan at the spot na natin ito, you would have won 20% already. So, that's already good enough for materialization. I'm saying materialization kasi may nag-comment dito. If you want more comment, I don't know from Noel as Sakil, I don't know, January 3 record, then nag-materialize January 21. If you check the chart, bumagsak pa ito starting 14 to 16. He's talking about Accellum because I was highlighting Accellum because Accellum went for a very big climb yesterday, di ba? So, isa sa biggest winners yesterday. So, here it is, Accellum. So, I recommended Accellum January 3. Let's look at the dates. January, yan. So, dito, January 2 with this bounce right here. Okay? So, dito ko ni-recommend si Accellum with this kind of chart. And then, from that point to this point, i-measure natin magkano ang inakyat ni Accellum. It was up already 34%. Right? So, laki na ng gains ni Accellum since the day I recommended it. He did say, I don't know, at some point, it did do a pullback from January 14 to 16. But that's normal. Even if before mag-January 14, 16, it already went up 24% from that point. That is already materialization for me, 24%, di ba? But the point is, we were able to spot the reversal of Axelum. And that's what we're gonna be talking today. Hindi lang sa Axelum, Beyond Meat also. Beyond, isa sa recommendation. Tatlo ni-recommend ko for that day. And then Beyond Meat, this is also using a, what do you call this, bottom picking or reversal na nga di ba? Bottom picking. So, January 2, so January 2 I recommended it. January 3, this was the start of the rally, and then there it is. See Beyond Meat. So let's measure from the start of the recommendation until today, umabot siya ng 83%, whopping 83%. So may mga pumasok nito noong ni-recommend ko ito. They sent me a message and thanking me for their wins. That's a very big win for you guys, 83% from the bottom. So congratulations. Anyways, bottom picking, yan yung pag-usapan natin. Isa sa mga binottom pick ko was RLT, and we were able to win from that also. We'll talk about that. How do I bottom pick, diba? I'll share to you guys, mas in-depth naman siya. Kasi when I talk about the charting dito, parang dinaanan ko lang, and then I tell you my technical analysis without really explaining to you the technical analysis behind it. So we're gonna do an in-depth, discussion more about how I do this bottom picks. Para naman matuto kayo on your own in your trading. Beyond Meat, by the way, is from international market. So, pag nag-international market na kayo, you can trade on your own. I strongly recommend you learn to trade on your own. Mas malaki po ang kita pag ganun. Okay? Sorry. Wait. So, before I go to the discussion, let me go to the comments really quick para lang we'll let the audience sink in. Joseph Tanel, good morning. Maria Juneth Aruelo, good morning sir, good morning then. Marimsh, good morning. Michael Chan, good morning. Argel Mendoza, somehow your message got retracted. Edgardo Galang, good morning sir, good morning then. That's Kina, good morning. Edgardo Galang, good morning sir. Pa-check naman si Beyond Meat kung reversal na. Thank you. Alright, so Beyond Meat, we just have Beyond Meat in our charts right now. Still on an uptrend. Overall, still on an uptrend. Nag-resistance na siya dito. But that's forming an ascending triangle. So, I cannot say if pwede na natin i-short ito. But that's very hefty gains already, 83%. So, baka hinog na yan eh. Pwede na natin i-short. But I don't want you to go aggressive. I don't want you to go against the trend. The trend right now is on a massive uptrend. So, do not go against the trend of the market. So, wag masyadong, wag masyadong aggressive on this. Wala pa tayong makikitang lower lows. Pag nag-downtrend na ito, saka natin i-short sell. Okay? Kasi baka mag-pullback ito. Pullback baka konti lang eh. So, really hard to say. It's just that it hit a resistance. And then, let's see if baka mag-breakout pa ito kasi uptrend eh. Okay? So, moving forward. As for Beyond Meat, Arjel Mendoza, good morning Sir Lloyd and Laika. Disney, Dell, WFC. I'll write these down. Pag-usapan natin yan later after our discussion about bottom picking. Right. Meron akong recommendation isa ngayon for bottom picking eh. But it's in PSE. Hindi ako nakapag-aral actually because I was preparing for the topic for today. Anyways, Pete, SMC Sir Lloyd. Let's write down SMC. Daanan natin yan. Mamaya also SMC. Disney, Dell. Alright, so yan. Right. So, yon. Joseph Tanael, got 91% and 52% sa Beyond kagabi. Nasalo ko yung dip. Kaso may resistance ata Sir Lloyd na untog. Yes, may resistance siyang malakas. So, hopefully, it will price action wise, it's still moving up. So, it's still bullish right here. It's just that, konti lang ang bumibili because medyo mahal na siya. So, let's see if ever mag-breakout. It's still on a bullish pattern right here. Nag-ascending triangle siya. So, that's still okay. Beyond Meat is still good. Rene Talo, good morning, Sir Lloyd. EW, congratulations nga pala. 91% and 52% sa Beyond Meat. Nila-leverage mo, Joseph. Right, but that's very good gains. Congratulations. Galing. Rene Tado, good morning, Sir Lloyd. EW and CHP. Salamat. EW and CHP, I'll write these down. Dadaanan natin yan mamaya. I just want to make sure mabasa ko lahat ng mga comments. Emil Angelo, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Morning, everyone. Good morning, Emil. Joseph Tanel, medyo typo. Sorry po. Okay lang yan. Chico Siervo, good morning, Sir Lloyd. And classmates, good morning din. Alvin Hutalia. Hi, Sir Idol. First time sa live po. Alright, good morning, Alvin. Welcome to the Daily Grind. Nga pala, guys. Alright, please share the video. Pakishare po yung post to your Facebook walls and your Facebook trading groups. If you have any other trading groups, please post it there para naman po ang mga newbies doon, tulad ni Alvin Hutalia, can join the live like this. They will know that there's a program like this that will help them in the stock market journey. Right, Bultron, Antipas, good morning. RJ, Sir, good morning. ACB, ang hiling mo sa ACB at that's Ayala tuloy. Aurora Cannabis, 'di ba? So marijuana stocks 'yan. Samboyd, Sir, MBT makisuyo, salamat, God bless. MBT. Yan. Nestor Kino, hi Sir Lloyd, we picked also she a long time ago and profit na insights please if still good to hold or close. Oh, nga pala, tinignan natin si she noon. Hirap ng chart dito eh. Is that XI? Si Xiaomi. Yan. So, Xiaomi's chart, galing na, sobra. Right? Amazing. So, the bottom of Xiaomi was here, right here. We talked about the support of Xiaomi. Galing na. Laki na ng panalo ni Xiaomi, Right? And, yun, uptrend, just followed the trend line and then there it is. Congratulations. So, I think we talked about Xiaomi on the breakout right here. Pag nag-sustain yung breakout, that's the time to enter. Ang daming possible entry options ito. Breakout from here. When is the date right here? December pa ito. Yeah. Becca Tangan, hi Sir Lloyd. Nga pala, hi Sir Lloyd, we picked Xiaomi. Good to hold or close na. Let's launch pro charts for this one. For Xiaomi. Alright, so let me load my chart layout really quick. One moment, please. Yan. So, Xiaomi XI. Ganda kasi ng sales ni Xiaomi ngayon So, it's starting to show us bearish signals right here. Naka full screen bala ako. Sorry. It's starting to show us signals na mukhang nagtatop na siya. Why? Higher na yung resistance niya, but RSI is dropping down already, so meaning mas lesser na yung momentum niya. The Bollinger Band is telling us there's still momentum in it. It's not as strong as before. So, pag pumula ito tonight, you sell half of it. You sell some or maybe 70% of your position if napakalaki na ng gains. You protect your gains. Then, let the remaining ride. Anyways, baka umakyat pa sayang din naman. Don't be too greedy rin naman in taking profits. Right, for good job on Xiaomi. This is from Nestor Aquino. Congratulations. Ang yaman yun na. Beka tangan ni Sir Lloyd, insights mo kay ISM, AC, and LHC. Si ISM, still for long term. We'll cover that in a bit. After lang ng discussion natin ngayon. I'm just gonna write these down really quick para hindi natin makalimutan. Alright, Nestor Kino, thanks for Into, 63% profit na. Alright, I recommended Into also. Intuit, kamustahin natin si Intuit. Guys, yan. So, Intuit, massive gains already. I recommended Intuit for breakout. Even me, myself, meron ako Intuit. I recommended it to you guys. 4% win na tayo kay Intuit. If ever nag-leverage kayo nito, times 8, 8% na ito, laki na ng panalo nyo dito. So, Intuit from Nestor Aquino, 63% profit na, hold pa rin. Grabe, ilan ba ang leverage mo, Nestor? Hindi kasi ako nagle-leverage sa international markets, especially that I'm letting people copy my trades. So, it's bad for popular investors. We call ourselves popular investors. Yun ang tawag ni eToro sa mga nagpapakopy ng trades. It's bad for our risk score. So, bawal kami magmalaki na what do you call this? Na leverage, right? Pero, if you use leverage properly, for example, you use it on my recommendations, and the recommendations more or less are good recommendations naman diba? You can see it. I trade my recommendations myself. I recommended Intuit, I recommended Lyft. So, andun na yun If you use leverage, it multiplies your what do you call this? It multiplies your your buying power, right? So if you have a good trading system and then if you use leverage, it multiplies your system exponentially. Nestor, can you answer me ano yung ginagamit mo na leverage? Yun, ginagamit ni Nestor is times 10 leverage. So basically, if I was earning 4%, Nestor will be earning 40% already kasi nagle-leverage siya ng times 10. That's the power of leveraging. So if you have a good trading system already, use leverage. I can recommend you that. Congratulations, Nestor, on your wins. Amazing. Sobrang ganda. Yun nga lang, ako kung gusto ko lang mag-leverage, pwede. Kaso nga lang, nagpapa-copy trade ako. So I really wanna nurture the copy trading also that there. So I want to protect my risk score also. But if you're trading on your own, you can use it leveraging. If ever confident na kayo sa trading ninyo, then use leverage by all means as long as you know what you're doing, okay? It can be very risky kasi pwede rin mag-times 10 ang negative ninyo. What if negative 5 yan? Nag-times 10 ka, negative 50 ka rin. So be careful with leverage also. But then again, if you have a good trading strategy, if you know what you're doing, man, leverage is gonna be a very powerful weapon for you. Okay, good morning Sir Lloyd, pa-check po beyond meat kung reverse na. Ayan, nabasa na natin yan kanina. Asa na ako? Nawala ako. Sir Lloyd, insights po kay ISM yan. Nabasa ko na to. John Orvin Ortiz, morning Sir Coach. Pasuyin naman RHI, CNPF, and Gold. Alright, I'll write these down. Alright, so I'll stop siguro from Nestor muna. And then we'll continue reading the comments later on. We have to start our discussion. It's already 8:50. Ayan. So, strategy na ginamit natin on my last 3 recommendations on January 3, which is amazing, was bottom picking. Alright? We're bottom picking or spotting reversals, diba? So, bottom picking kasi meaning ito na yung pinakababa niya from its downtrend, and then nag-reversal na siya. Let me open page so you'll understand reversals even more. Right? So, it's like this. So, a stock goes on a downtrend, and then it goes up, and then we try to spot kung ito na yung pinakabababa niya. Right? And so, I recommend it here, and then, pag umakyat na yan, tada, very big wins from this point to that point. That's money. Okay? So, that's a reversal. This is the reversal right here, and we try to spot the reversal. This is the most profitable strategy in position trading. Okay? Kasi hindi ko sasabihin na profitable strategy in trading kasi ang pinaka-profitable strategy in trading is day trading, right? So if you want to learn day trading, you can also I have a free video about webinar for that, how to do day trading in commodities, gold and oil. You can join that. Send me a message on Financial Freedom 101 and just send me your eToro account. Make sure it's under me. Libre lang po yan sa mga gumawa na account under me. Okay? So, yan po. Alright. This is what we're trying to spot. This reversal right here. And tingnan nyo po yan. Makita nyo po yan from that point to the top. Lalaki ng mga gains niyan. We just made an example earlier. Example natin before was, for example, nangyari kahapon si Axelum. Right, when Axelum did an IPO, I told you, wag nyo munang papasukin yan si Axelum sa IPO. Sabi ko sa inyo, i-recommend ko yan kung hinog na. And then we saw a possible reversal here. This is, and I recommended it, and then there it is. We were able to win 38% already if you entered on the day of my recommendation. So, 38%, that's very big wins, right? That's a very big win. Axelum, sino pa ba? Si Picor, it went 20% from the spot where we recommended it. So there it is. Those are reversals and we were able to spot it, right? Diba? Nag-downtrend, same pattern, nag-downtrend, and then we try to catch the bottom and then makyat, ang laki ng gains, right? So very good gains for bottom picking. And Beyond Meat, nag-80% na from the bottom that we picked it. So, how do I do that? How do I do my bottom pick? So, let me just open my slides. So, higher bottom pick. Number 1 talaga is I always incorporate my trading with fundamentals. Okay? Fundamentals po, importante. Right? Fundamentals meaning how good the company is overall. Fundamentally speaking, is that a good company? Because I only trade fundamentally good companies, right? Minsan-minsan lang ako nagte-trade ng hindi fundamentally good companies. For example, si PCOR is not fundamentally good right now, pero di-recommend ko si PCOR because the technical analysis is very good and napakamura na ni PCOR. So, sobrang mura niya na. It's bound to bounce anytime soon, and there it is where we're able to catch that. But as much as possible, I only trade fundamentally good companies. Mas may a good company, track record-wise, in earnings and reputation. So, dapat maganda yung company na yan. Current price is still far from fair value projections, right? So how do you check fair value? If you have a call financial, you should know how to check fair value already, but I always want to talk about international market na. So let's check out international market. How do we check for the fundamentals of the company? For example, the fair value. What I mean is fair value. So for example, sino ba yung pinasok ko ngayon? Si Intuit, right? So you can go to your eToro account and then search for the company, and ito yung mall ni Into. Makikita mo dito ang mga sinasabi ng mga tao about Into, right? And then you can go to research right here, and then click on research. Once you click on research, makikita mo dito ang mga analysis ng mga experts, okay? So right now, Intuit is at $290 dollars. Ang fair value niya is this black line right here. Okay? Yung black line right here is the projection of the trader. So, the green one is the fair value. The black one is the fair value when we bought into right, we bought it at around 270. I forgot when did I buy it. 278, right? 278 ko siya binili. Right now, the price of Into is 290. So, meaning mas mababa pa sa black line ko siya nakuha. Ito yung average price target right here. The black line is at 298. So, meaning the price when I bought Into was lower than the average price target. So, meaning meron pang growth at malayo pa siya sa average value niya. Projected analysis on a good side ng market is at $320, meaning napakalayo pa ng pwedeng abutin ng Intuit, right? So that means I have still very big room for earning. That's why I traded Into. So I only trade fundamentally good companies, and then the price is still far from their fair value options. So the black line right here. The reason why hindi ko na trade sila let's say sila Tesla. Right? Si Tesla nag-all-time high ngayon, but I don't want to trade it anymore because look at the black line right here. The current price is $569 already. Diba? $569. Pero tignan mo ang black line nasa $388 lang. Right? So meaning mas mahal na siya ngayon sa fair value niya. So I don't want to trade it anymore. Right? That's my principle number one. If it's already expensive and it's fair value, I don't want to trade it. Shh, Minkay, quiet. Quiet, right? Sorry, yung pusa ko pumasok tapos nag-ingay bigla. Anyways, so this is an example of why I don't trade it anymore because it's already expensive, okay? So I hope you learned from that. Just go to research and look at the black line. If ever the current price, which is 569, is already expensive than the black line, which is right here, 388, then I don't want to trade that anymore. It's already expensive, right? Kahit na umangat pa yan ng umangat, hindi ako maiinggit dyan. Right? Isa yan sa mga dapat matutunan nyo when you're trading. Huwag kayong maiinggit sa mga nagliliparan na. Okay? Just wait for it to do reversals. And look at the chart of Tesla right now. Nakakainggit na, di ba? 568, sobrang taas na. Paakyat pa rin ng paakyat. So, uptrend pa rin si Tesla. So, amazing. But anyways, it's already out of my trading system, so I don't trade it. So, again, fundamentals is number one. I always check the fundamentals, and the current price is still far from the fair value projections. Kung mas mura pa siya sa fair value projections niya, that's okay to trade it. Okay? So, yun po ang number one na chine-check ko. Meaning, kung nagbo-bottom siya, if napakamura niya na, mas mura pa siya sa black line na yon, then it's already possible to trade that. Antayin ko na lang yung technical analysis and overall market movement, which is my second criteria for doing bottom picks or spotting reversals. Okay? Number one is fundamentals. Number two, to trade reversals, when I trade reversals, I also check the overall market movement. PSEI is on a sideways movement. So, okay lang. Medyo okay lang. Wala tayong choice. Sideways eh. Kung pinakamaganda is if the market is on a bullish market and then you see reversal signals, pasok sa bangayan. That's the reason why I recommended beyond. International market was on a bullish move, and beyond was just at the bottom right here, nasa baba. After climbing so much, bumagsak si beyond, and then it started to stabilize here. I was already starting to see reversal signals. Technical analysis, last ko ituturo yung technical analysis, but right now the market was bullish last January, and si Beyond Meat was doing sideways already. So it's a bullish market. It's a fundamentally good company. Mura na siya from its market from its fair value price. It's already good. Ang inintay ko na lang is ang technical analysis, which is what we're gonna be talking today. But then again, market was bullish on this, so I can go aggressive on bottom picking. If it's a bearish market, wag po. Pag babagsak yung US market, if pabagsak ang PSEI, and you're trying to spot reversals, mahirap po. Mas lesser chances of winning. I'm not saying na hindi ka mananalo dyan. It's just that pag bearish yung market, tendency is walang pakialam sa presyo yung market kasi. If it's a bearish market, yung presyo babagsak at babagsak yan. Si bearish market, walang halos pakialam sa technical analysis yan. So, if ever, kahit na may possible reversals na, malaking chances na mag-fail yan. Right? Kung bullish market nga, may chance pa nga mag-fail yan eh, di ba? So, on a bearish market, mas malaki ang chance mag-fail yan. So, as much as possible, when you're trading, you are playing with probabilities. You have to play the probabilities on your side. Doon na lang kayo sa mas mataas ang probabilities on earning. Okay? So, on a bullish market lang kayo mag-trade ng ganito. Okay? If it's a bearish market, So, overall market movement, if the market is bullish, it is much reliable to bottom pick. So, mas malaki ang chances of winning. There's still chances of losing, but because it's a bullish market and it's a good company, then there's a higher chance of winning. Right? You understand probabilities already in trading, so you have to play probabilities on your side. If the market is bearish, as much as possible, we avoid to trade. Right? So, yun po yung second criteria ko. What is the overall market looking like? US market is very bullish, so it's very nice to bottom pick in the US market right now. Okay? The market trend is your friend. When it comes to bottom picking, yes, market trend is your friend. Okay? So, hindi mo masasabing the trend is your friend in this kind of trading strategy because you are trying to spot na tapos na yung downtrend eh, di ba? So, there's no trend yet right there na kaibigan mo. Uptrend yung kaibigan natin, di ba? So, we cannot say the trend is your friend here because you're going against a downtrend. But, you're betting na tapos na yung downtrend niya. Pero wala pang confirmation. Right? So, mga technical analysis lang. Wala mga breakouts or anything. But, we just try to guess the bottoms. And lastly, after checking the overall movement, I hope you understand that already. Sorry. Next is the technical analysis that I use to spot reversals. Okay? So, unang-una, pinakapaborito ko po is RSI, Relative Strength Index. It's a momentum indicator telling you na sino ang may momentum. Is it the selling side or the buying side? Right? If ever si RSI nasa baba ng 20 in the international market, it's 30. Okay lang, reliable ang 30 sa international market because of the healthy volume and liquidity in the international market. 30 is usable. In PSEI, I use 20 as my bottom for PSEI kasi mas mahirap ang trade sa PSEI. So, if you use 30, you get false signals a lot. So, use 20 below as your signal in PSEI. Okay? Kasi mas mahirap ang trading sa PSEI. So, pababain pala talaga natin yan kasi malakas bumagsak sa PSEI. So, RSI, not just RSI na simple RSI. I want you to look for divergences. I have a full video about RSI. I want you to watch it. Andyan po sa video description, meron po diyang RSI video. But my point there is, medyo cramped kasi itong episode na ito. So, I'm just gonna give you an overview of RSI. Let me open my patterns, RSI research. Right. Divergences. There you go. So, please prepare your screenshot sa mga wala pang kopya nito. So, this is called the divergence cheat sheet. Okay? Screenshot nyo po. Right, so divergence cheat sheet is if we're trying to spot reversals, so meaning sa baba, dito tayo sa bullish tumingin. Okay? Because we're going for long. So, here are bottom picks positions right here. So, if ever, the blue one that you're seeing on the screen is the prices. Ito yung supports ng prices. Ito yung mga bottoms ng supports. So, here, just to explain the chart, the diagram, yung supports niya pababa, but RSI support, the red one is RSI. The RSI support is going up, then that's a bullish signal. That's a possible bottom pick already, right? If the supports are going up and RSI is going down, the support is going down, that's also a bullish signal right there. If sideways ang support and then RSI is starting to go up already, then that is a bullish signal. So, this alone can help you a lot already in technical spotting reversals. Usually, ito lang ginagamit ko, di ba? But if you spot these, then these are very good. So, an example for that was, let's say, Petron. Kamusta rin natin si Petron? When I recommended PCOR. Di ba, nirecommend ko si PCOR last January 3. So, this was the position of PCOR right here. So, we have a bounce right here. Taka lang ulitin ko lang yung chart ko para mas klaro. One moment, please. Right, so let's go to PCOR. Tanggalin ko lang si volume. And tanggalin ko lang si Bollinger Bands muna. Right, para chart lang makita nyo. So, what you're seeing right now is the prices and RSI alone. Okay, so if you noticed, my RSI line for international market is, for PSE is 20. So, 20 po ang ginagamit ko. So, at one point, RSI already hit an oversold price right here. So, meaning, okay itong presyo nito. They're still selling, but hindi ko alam kung reversal na ba ito or not. It's just that telling me na it has reached a point na sobrahan na pagbenta, konti lang nabebenta. Diba? So, yes. And then, here is the reversal pattern that I was looking for. Tingnan nyo po ang supports ni PCOR. Pababa. Diba? But RSI is going up right there. So, this was like this, yung chart, itsura ng chart niya, ganito pa lang. So, it has already given me an initial signal na, uy, si RSI malapit, si PCOR malapit na mahinog kasi na-reach niya na yung RSI na buy na siya, diba? Buy na siya sa RSI. But I don't just buy that right there anymore, right away because it's still on a downtrend. I wanna search for a much better signal na reversal na siya. So, I don't rely on RSI alone. What I do is, I wait for divergences. At this point, nag-divergence na si PCOR. So, at this point pa lang sana, pwede na natin simulan itong mag-test buy. If this still goes further down and then still it's a better ISI, you can still add up to that position. Okay? Bumagsak pa ito sa last support niya. Pero nakita niyo po yung RSI, wala nang nagbebenta at this point kasi umaakyat na and then there's buying already. If there's buying already, umaakyat si RSI. And so, this is a much healthier bottom. Kahit yung presyo niya bumabagsak, RSI is going up, meaning wala nang nagbebenta, mas marami nang bumibili. So, this is a much healthier bottom. That's why I recommended PCOR at this point. Very clear na yung divergence niya. Unang divergence niya, hindi ko na-recommend because this is not fundamentally good stock, but on the second divergence na binigay niya, it's a further confirmation na okay na siya, right? So this is when I recommended PCOR during this spot, right? So for good companies, fundamentally good companies, usually sa unang divergence nire-rec ko na yan. Pero this one right here, PCOR is not a good company for me, pero strictly for trading, so I waited for a second divergence and then that's where I recommended it. Okay? So, kasama ni PCOR na na-recommend ko is a good company, si Axellum. Axellum, January 3, sorry. Let's go to January 3. I think this is January 16 already. Ayan, January 2 ko siya nakita. Right? So, Axellum, dapat pa lang dito, nirecommend ko na to. 'Di ba? Because at this point, look at the prices, pababa ang supports, and then RSI is starting to go up already. Right? Remember the patterns. This is one right here. Pinakaunang regular divergence. Prices are going down. Support prices are going down. But RSI is going up. Right? RSI again is telling us na mas konti ang nagbebenta, mas meron ng bumibili ngayon. Right? Though the prices are lower, RSI is there. So, even at this point, pwede ko na itong i-recommend. But, Axellum is still shaky for me. Kakasimula lang mag-IPO ng company na ito. So, I was kind of shaky in recommending Axellum. But then, it gave me a confirmation right here. What is the confirmation that I used? It's a higher high confirmation. Meaning, ito is already a confirmed support. This bounce right here is already a good signal. Mas na confirm yung conviction ko for Axellum na it should be a reversal already. So, since I'm recommending as much as possible, I wait for further confirmation, especially sa mga stocks na shaky pa ang fundamentals. So, hindi ko pa gaano kilala si Axellum. I just know what it does, yung earnings nila, but really, track record nila, yung mga news nila, wala pang gaanong track record. So, I wait for further confirmation. And there it is. It gave us a bounce, and that's when I recommended Axellum. At a certain point, it went up to this point right here, which is 20% gains. That's still okay. And yesterday, ayan, nag-uptrend na, and we were able to catch that reversal. Yung downtrend niya was here, and then there it is. We were able to catch that right there. Actually, hindi breakout kinuha natin. Doon pa nga sa bottom natin kinuha, which is much better. Bigger price for us. Then there it is for Axellum. So that's how I spotted the Axellum and PCOR na with technical analysis using RSI. Divergences, right? Masterin nyo po ito. Be familiar with it so that next time pag tingin nyo sa charts, makikita nyo na to without looking at the patterns. Okay. Patterns. Next is patterns. Look for reversal patterns. Isa po nito sa example ko is RLT. We talked about RLT the past few days. Recommended RLT because of this. Right? So, what pattern is this? I'll give you 5 seconds. Ano pattern na nakikita ninyo? That's a bullish pattern called reverse head and shoulder. Si head and shoulder, pag nakita nyo naman sa taas, that's a bearish signal. You can short sell it here kasi pababa na yan. Reversal yan from an uptrend. Here naman, kabaliktaran, reversal naman ito from a downtrend. And we have a higher high already. That's where our entry point. We discussed about this before. And then look at this. It is backed up by divergence kay RLT. RLT, pababa yung presyo niya dito at this point. But RSI is already going sideways. Sa divergences, I consider that as a stabilization of RSI. So, hindi man siya, though hindi siya pataas, but still it did not go down. Even the prices are going down. So, that's still a plus for me. So, if it's like this, hindi naman siya definite na paakyat. You wait for the reversal signal confirmation, which is right here, which is the higher low. So, this is the divergence, the slow divergence is backed up by a reversal pattern, which is the reverse head and shoulder. And then there it is, RLT, one of the biggest winners yesterday. And from that point, magkano na yung gains kay RLT? That's already 23% from the buy point of RLT. So that's another way to spot reversals. I have a reversal pattern right here. I want you to prepare your screenshot. Please do. Right. So, screenshot nyo lang po ito. Medyo blurred siya. But there's the double bottom. May mga cute na mga puwet na mga aso. But double bottom is a reversal pattern right here. Then your entry point is this breakout right here. You can enter the support or the breakout right there. There's a triple bottom right here. So, best entry point of a triple bottom is a breakout from the triple bottom, or you can enter the support if you want to. Head and shoulders, head and shoulder bottom. Ito yung reverse head and shoulder. So, the shoulders, then head and shoulder. And then, saucer bottom, pag nag-breakout yan, that's a reversal pattern. So, after the sideways, nag-uptrend na siya. Then, there's a falling wedge during downtrend, which is right here. Okay? So, head and shoulder bottom, right here. Here's the shoulders, there's the head. And mas maganda ang breakout sa kanila, right? Mas confirmed kasi yung breakout eh. But me, I go aggressive on good stocks, Even if support pa yan, papasokin ko na yan. Right? Especially pag mura na and fundamentally good, they tend to do breakouts. So, hinuhuli ko na siya sa bottom. That's why I always only trade fundamentally good companies and then yung mura. Kasi mas nag-hold yung mga patterns. Okay, so lastly is Bollinger Bands. I also look for stability before the reversal. Stability is going sideways. So in Bollinger Bands, I have a video about Bollinger Bands. Please check it out sa video description so that you'll understand Bollinger Bands. Meron akong video dyan for Bollinger Bands. But I'm gonna talk about yung isang pick natin na si Beyond, which is right here. Before it went up 80%, this is the status of Beyond Meat right here. Okay, so before siya umakyat, this is the chart that we were seeing. So it's not yet a reversal right here at this point kasi from downtrend, ang reversal kasi mag-uptrend na eh. But it's consolidating right here, going sideways. Bollinger Bands, if nakita niyo po itong Bollinger Band na ito, at this point, magkalayo sila. Ang laki ng Bollinger Bands, diba? The further they are from each other, the more volatile it is. It means it's unstable. You can't say if it's already solid, pwede pa siyang umakyat or pwede pa siyang bumaba. Or it's not very definite right there. But at this point right here, look at the Bollinger Bands. Napakasikip na ng Bollinger Bands at this point. Meaning the prices are very stable already. Okay? Meaning wala na nagbebenta, wala rin lang bumibili. So kulang pa ng volume. So the best entry here is if it does a breakout, which is right there. Kung nag-breakout yan, that's the best entry point right there. And then you would still have won that. But me, because I knew that Beyond is a good company and the price is very cheap right now, I'd go aggressive on this. Pwede ko na itong i-test buy dito sa support. And if it does a breakout, I'll be buying more. Okay? Kasi mas confirmation yung breakout dito eh. But constricted Bollinger Bands on the bottom is very healthy. You will see this pattern so much before winning. Twitter nangyari itong pattern na ito kay Twitter. So let me go for candle. So same pattern, Bollinger Bands, and then sumikip sa Bollinger Bands and then nag-breakout and then there it is. Umaakit na sa Twitter. So many stocks like this we won. Even in PSE, ang dami po natin na panalunan nito. I recommended this kind of pattern for sino ba? Si Mer. Si Mer, gumagawa ng ganun na pattern noon eh. Last year, si Mer. Was that Mer? No, not Mer. Hindi si Meralco. Basta ang daming ganitong patterns eh. We've got so many. Hindi ko lang na prepare, but I should have prepared those examples. But then again, you already see that. And, ayun. That is how medyo simple siya pakinggan, but the discipline of patience kasi. Ang problema kasi, if ever hindi kayo patient when it comes to trading is, if ever this position come and then bili kayo very, very aggressive kayo in buying stocks, when these patterns come, reversal patterns comes, ubos na yung pera nyo, hindi nyo ma-take advantage, right? For example, yung kay Beyond Meat, na-miss ko yun. Bakit? I already have positions on my own sa iba. So meaning wala na akong positions, may lumabas na position for Beyond Meat, hindi ko na take advantage. But anyways, I still won on my other trades naman overall. But if ever wala pa kayong position, wait for these positions before buying. Para kung dun sa mga gusto nyo talagang companies, tapos bigyan na kayo ng ganitong pattern, you can buy them. Okay? So reversals, I'll go to the comments if you have any questions. Isa lang po ang recommendation ko for today. We'll talk about that in a bit after I read the questions. Right? So, asan na ako? Marks, Francisco, sir, patry naman ng USD HUF. Hindi kasi ako aside from sa forex kasi, aside from the trend, you have to be updated on what's happening in the economy of the country. So, sadly hindi po ako updated ngayon sa economy ng country. So, I really can't comment on forex right now. Joseph Tanel, opo, naka 30 times po, sir. Ay, si Joseph Tanel, naka 30 times pala ang leverage. Kaya ang laki ng gains niyo. Right? Intraday play, nag-dip siya ng intra, nasa loko sa baba. Alright, so reversal pattern yung ginawa mo. Alright, so this is from Beyond. Was that from Beyond Meat? Right, let's check out Beyond Meat. Paano mo ginawa ito? So, intraday, this is the strategy I'm sharing with you right now. Can be done in an intraday. in an intraday trading. Okay? So Beyond Meat, let's go for the 1 minute chart of Beyond Meat. So nasa loob mo dito. So here we go. So here is 1 minute chart of Beyond Meat. Okay? 1 minute chart ng Beyond Meat. So if ever ginamit nyo po yung tinuro ko ngayon, then we have RSI right here. Right, so let me just do a screenshot so that, no, not this one. So na makita nyo po, this is available also in intraday. Pwede nyo pong gawin ito. So this is an intraday chart, 1 minute of Beyond. Sabi ni Joseph, in intraday niya ito, nag times 30 leverage siya. So if you see this, supports going down, but from those points, look at the RSI, it's already going up. Okay? So at this point, medyo shaky pa ito kung itong unang divergence na ito. So unang attempt mo would have failed, more or less nakapag-cut loss ka nito. The second RSI though, ito yung iba sa mga parang signals na magiging instinct mo na eh. At one point, it broke the MA20, which is this yellow line right here. So that's a reversal signal. Kaso wala, hindi nag-sustain. So at that point, nag-reversal na siya. Meron na siyang unang pihit pero nag-fail. And then now we have another divergence. So pumihit na siya dito eh. So most probably the second time is gonna be it's already gonna be good. So with this divergence right here, I would have gone for this also if I was day trading. And then there it is. You won this much, times 30 leverage. So sobrang panalo mo na dyan, Joseph. Congratulations. This is still doable in day trading. Okay? Pwede nyo pong gawin ito. Juni Herrera, good morning. Mamirsh, Mac po ba may pag-asa pa? Pa-check din po. Please guys, huwag kayong umasa. Let the charts do the talking. Tingnan natin si Mac later kung may pag-asa pa. Right now, double bottom for Mac. RSIs are looking well. From this point to that point, this is a much healthier bottom for Mac. Kung mag-bounce ito si Mac, I would say yes, I will recommend Mac. Okay? So, pwede ito si Mac. Test nyo po yung support ni Mac pag nag-green yan, okay? Juni Herrera, morning. Joseph Tanel, 20 times po pala. Alright, John Cornell, good morning. John Orvin Ortiz, pasuyo naman po sa CHP. Alright, so at least wala tayong questions sa discussion ngayon. That means, hopefully naintindihan nyo or wala tayo kayo naintindihan. Right, so okay. So, hopefully that's clear. That is how I do bottom picking, and that is the story behind the successful picks last January 3. We were able to win 3 out of 3. So that's already very good. That's already very good statistics. That's already good statistics, not very good statistics. But you can test this out on, let's say, mga 100 tries nyo, mag-backtest kayo sa 100 tries nyo. If it works, then that you have already most probably mastered the system. Okay? Huwag lang po sa 3 o huwag lang sa 10. Ang problema kasi sa trader, ganito. Uy, may natutunan ako kay Sir Lloyd ngayon. Bottom picking. Try ko nga sa stock na ito. Boom, nag-fail. Uy, hindi naman effective yung sinasabi ni Sir Lloyd. Try ko ulit. Boom, nag-fail ulit. I will give up on this trading system kasi hindi effective ito. The problem there is yung sample mo is just very low, and most probably tinry mo pa sa PSE na napakahirap napakababa ng chances of winning. So if you fail 3 to 5 times of a technical analysis, it doesn't mean that it's not good technical analysis. It's just that your sample test is not that good. Try it in the international market, number 1, where technical analysis is so much better. And then number 2, test it. Practice by it. You have the virtual funds in eToro. Test it on, let's say, try it 100 times and then tingnan mo yung statistics mo, ilang beses yan nanalo. Then if it wins you 60%, at least 60% of the time, then that's already very good trading for you. And you can use that strategy on your own. This is the reason why I tell you, practicing trading is not quick.
Kasi hindi mo ma-master yan sa konting panahon lang, isang buwan, ilang trades lang na try mo. And if it fails, you give up on the technical analysis. Ang ending, wala kang system na matututunan. So stick to a system, try it out. If you want to, then you can backtest, tingnan mo po ang previous na mga charts, and then look at how many times it has happened compared to how many times it has failed. Okay? So try to guess, and then if you failed, then that's it. One score for fail. So spend time in learning. Okay? So I hope you understand my point. Do not give up on a system. If 5 times pa lang mas marami pang fail sa inyo, ay ayoko ito. Hindi ito para sa akin. You don't learn trading like that. Okay? Joseph Tanael, ganda po ng topic na yun, sir. Gusto ko ma-master. Joseph Tanael, parang chess move lang. Dapat alam natin basahin yung chessboard. Sa stock naman yung chart. Yes, tama po yan. Alright, so I'll go to my recommendations for today. Really quick, it's already 9:23. Isa lang po recommendation ko for PSE. Hindi ako nakapag-study that much. But tingnan natin yung mga request nyo. Baka may mas spot tayo. So I'm recommending Double Dragon for today. Number 1, very good company. Divergence. Right there. So much healthier RSI and volume spike for Double Dragon. There was a big volume spike for Double Dragon yesterday. So I'd say yes. This is already a buy for me. Test buy lang muna ha. Don't go aggressive na, uy, sinabi to Sir Lloyd, lagyan ko kagad na malaking pera. Again, the trend is your friend. Wala pa tayo sa uptrend, my friend. So hindi mo pa kaibigan yan. Testingin lang natin. And then if ever mag-confirm ng reversal, and then this is where we go aggressive. Okay, pag nag-confirm na reversal pala talaga siya. Okay, so DD for today, check it out. Tingnan natin in the next coming days how will this result. It's not 100% sure. Wala pong guarantees in trading. It's just that my biases are hit. Good company. Nandito na tayo sa major supports niya. Look at the major supports. Napakalapit niya na. So, if it goes down, then if it still confirms a divergence, I would say buy more because we have a support right here, and this will be our major support. So very low risk position right now for DD. I would say yes, this is a good trade. Okay, so yun lang ba ang recommendation ko for PSE. International market, wala po akong ma-recommend ngayon. Hindi po ako nakapag-aral honestly because I was preparing for the lessons. Alright, so let's go to the questions ninyo. Sinulat ko naman ito so hindi ko makakalimutan. Right, so merong request kanina kay Disney, Dell, and WFC. So, international market. Asan yung pro charts ko? I'll close this. Disney. Walt Disney. Mukhang downtrend pa. Still giving us lower highs right here. So, if ever mag-support ito, then that will be a good entry point for Disney. Good company. If it bounces here at the support, then that will be a buy for Disney. But for now, hindi pa. So it's very, very shaky. Parang relationship lang yan. If ever meron kayong liniligawan, tapos hindi nyo maintindihan yung signals, para minsan gusto ka niya, minsan hindi. Do yourself a favor and take that as a no. Hindi ka niya gusto. Para rin yan sa trading. Right? If ever yung signals niya parang oo na parang hindi, then just take that as a no. Alright? Naghugot ba bigla? Right, Joseph Tanero yan. Okay na yun. Next for Disney is Dell. Right, so Dell, kamusta natin si Dell? Kamusta ka na, Dell? Ay, hindi. Naka 1 minute chart pala yun. 1 day. Tingnan natin ang 1 day ni Disney. Baka mali ako. Naka 1 day. Hindi ako naka 1 day chart kanina. Alright, still on a downtrend. We have supports right here for Dell. Breakout from the support will be a good entry point for Dell. Pero right now, it's touching the lower Bollinger Band. So, medyo heavy pa si Dell. Nakakarally nila at all-time high. So, stay away from it. I will not go into Disney anymore kasi masyadong mataas na. Hopefully, bigyan tayo ulit ng reversal pattern dito sa baba. Okay? Alright, so, ayan na po. Constricted Bollinger Band. Now, it's touching the upper Bollinger Bands right here. So, support, that is a good entry already, and then there it is. Big win for Disney. But right now, I don't want to get in anymore. Starting to touch the lower Bollinger Bands. Those are bad signals. Dell. Right, si Dell. Nagsa-sideways si Dell ah. Try to get in at around 49. Yeah, yung support niya ngayon is 48.98. So mga 49 if makapasok kayo diyan just to really lower your risk. That's a much better entry point kasi ang lapit na resistance eh. So your risk to reward ratio isn't really that worth it. So as much as possible try to get in on a lower risk. WFC before we continue, guys, eToro, we're trading into international market. If you're still in PSE, I invite you to trade into international market. If you find this useful, yes, you can like the video. And then, sa eToro po, join us in eToro. Please create an account using my link. Pag ginamit niyo po yan, then you can join the promotion of eToro right now where you get $50 if you use my link. So, gamitin niyo po yung link na yan. So, you can get the promotion and fund it between January 16 and February 5. And I'm giving out 2 power banks from eToro for 2 lucky winners who will qualify. So, papadala ko po sa inyo yan, right? This is for free for you guys. So, create an eToro account using my link. Plus, if you use my link, I have a trading webinar for day trading. You can get that for free. Join eToro and use my link when you create an account. So, gumawa lang kayo ng account, you can already join the webinar. Okay? So, right, that's there. Dell, ng WFC, kamusta natin sa WFC? Malapit na mag-open ng market, so we'll just continue this discussion to tapusin ko lahat ng mga requests as much as possible. Ito, WFC. Right now, it's very volatile, so on the downside, I don't want to get in this right now. It's really hard to say. I want stability first or at least man lang gumawa ng support si WFC. But this is looking good na kasi nagpo-pullback si WFC. Right? Abangan natin yan in the future. At least may opportunity tayong hahanapin in the future. I'll add this to my watch list. Si WFC. Right? Next is SMC sa Philippines naman, stock market. SMC. So, let's pull in Bollinger Bands and volume already. Right, so SMC, San Miguel Corporation is trying to hit the support right here. Mukhang okay if ever mag-double bottom ito and really creates a support right here, I can test this out. I will recommend it here at this support around 145. That's the best entry point. Test nyo po ang support ni SMC. Right? That's a very good support right there. Diyan sa nagsimula ng rally. Hopefully mag-recover from there. If not, just cut your losses. SMC anyways is a good company. CEW, East West. So, mixed signals right now. So, EW is creating a descending triangle. Pag nag-breakout yan, that's a good entry point for EW. Kung gusto niyo pong pumasok. Primex bounced to MA20. That's good. Tignan niyo po si Primex today. Nag-open ang market. So, ayan. EW, CHP. Si CHP still against that company. I really don't trade fundamentally unstable companies. But, we have a very solid support for CHP. Yeah, you try it. If you want to trade, this is strictly for trading. Okay? Napakamura na ng 1.50 kay CHP. Though, yeah, meron kasi tayong support then just cut losses below that. But this is very aggressive. I don't want you to go on aggressive on this. At least man lang mag-create ito ng support and that's where you want to trade CHP as much as possible. Okay? Si Primex daw nag-bounce MA20. Tingnan nga natin si Primex PRMX. Primex, amazing. Nag-bounce sa MA20 ngayon. Congratulations. So, guys, Bollinger Bands and MA20, this is one of my lessons. Dapat, pinasok natin yun sa MA20. Congratulations sa pumasok kay Primex. Right, one of the favorite technical analysis na inaano ko. Si ACB, Aurora Cannabis, ACB, eto, nasa baba to sa Aurora Cannabis. Nagsisimula na ito mag-rally. Right, so we have a pullback for Aurora Cannabis starting to go green. Okay, yeah. I would say yes, this is a good pullback and bounce for Aurora Cannabis. This is a buy for me. Okay, so hindi ko mababasa lahat. I won't be able to read all. Meron dito request for ISM. ISM's for long term. Ayala Corporation, marami pang drama si Ayala ngayon So I want to stay away from it habang maingay pa si Ayala. But anytime soon, magbo-bottom rin yan. Don't worry. The market is not bullish. Hindi kayo maiiwan dyan. Mabagal ang galaw ng market. So you can still catch up in the future. That's it for today. it's a very beautiful Friday. I hope it was a very helpful day for you guys, yung episode natin ngayon. Hopefully you learned. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yan po. And then, ayun. I'll see you this Monday. Enjoy your weekend. And as always, let's get rich together. Bye, everyone. Don't forget to create an eToro account. Send me a message for your eToro account, and then I can give you access to the day trading webinar for free. Okay? Kuha na po kayo ng eToro account. Sayang po international market. If nakita nyo lang po kahapon, puros all-time high, all-time high, all-time high. Bye, everyone. Enjoy the weekend.